noticed a huge mistake that people make when they're going after a new goal, and it really holds them back, and it actually sometimes results in them failing altogether. Okay, and so I'm just going to get straight into it, and hopefully we can keep this video short. Now, when people go for a new goal, I notice that they try and continue with their lives and add that new goal to their plate. Okay. But the reality is, if you are trying to achieve a new goal, maybe you want to start a blog or online business, you need to give up something or suck at something in your current life or let something fall behind in your current life in order for you to focus on the new thing you want to get good at. Okay. And so this is the thing, right? A lot of people, like, especially if you're parents, like you're looking after your kids, you want to be a partner, you want to cook, you want to have exercise, you want to do all the things, right? You want to have this well-balanced pie chart. And then you want to also start something new. But you need to give yourself permission to suck at some things in your old life so you can have the energy and time to focus on this new thing. And it's not forever, it's a temporary thing, right? And so that's what I notice people do is I always say, if you want to add something to your plate, imagine you have a full plate, right? You're eating this plate and you're like, oh, I want to add donuts, I want to add steak. Eventually the plate's going to overflow and something will drop to the floor and you'll get burnt. So that's the same thing. You'll get burnt out, right? You'll get burnt out. Something will smash. What you need to do is, if you say, okay, do I want a steak or do I want macaroni cheese? I want a steak. I take the macaroni cheese out and I put the steak on the plate. Okay. Similarly, if you want to start a new goal, you need to realize it's going to come at a cost for some of the old things you're doing. So for me, for example, when I was starting to grow my blog, I had to give up a lot of friendships. I had to give up social time. I don't give up my friendships. I just didn't spend as much time with them. And that I could have said at that time, like, oh, I'm missing out on social time. I'm missing out on my social life. I'm not enriching my friendships. But I knew that if I didn't give them up, I would get burnt out. I couldn't physically try and work on my blog and juggle my friendships and all these other things. Okay, it might be for me sometimes when I've got a really heavy goal on, sometimes my fitness suffers, and that's a reality. I can't run every day. Okay, that's a reality. I can't exercise every day, and exercise is good for the brain, right? But sometimes it's a temporary thing. And if you're a parent, I know that you obviously want to become a good parent or you want to be a good partner, but maybe you need to temporarily suck a bit at being a parent or being a partner, and it doesn't need to be perfect, so you can move in your energy and your attention into growing this new goal. And I can't remember where I read this. I really wish, because I wrote it down. It said, your new life will cost your old one. There will be new things you will have to learn and other things you will have to let go for now. You're going to miss out on things you could be doing in order to do the things you care about. And that is so true. Okay. So right now, if you're thinking, man, I keep on failing at doing this, I don't have time. You need to take something off your plate. My cat wants to take part. Sandy? Yes? Where's she gone? My cat agrees too. Supervisor Sandy agrees. So you need to suck a bit at doing something in your old life in order for you to get good at this new thing. And that's okay. Give yourself permission to fail. We have on social media, everybody seems to have it all going right. That's not true. I don't share the times where I'm so busy that I don't have time to talk to my partner. I don't share the days where I don't exercise at all or I'm not eating well because I'm so focused on a project. It's okay to focus temporarily on one area to grow that and suck at some other parts of your life, so you can then, once you're good at that, you can balance it back again. Okay? Give yourself permission to suck a bit. Give yourself permission to fail in parts of your life.